What is up, my beautiful Virgos? My Virgo gang, my Virgo squad. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday. We're officially in Libra season now. And happy October. We're here to do your monthly October tarot spread. So thank you for joining me here at the Intuitive Teacup. That is me. Check out my social media on Facebook and Instagram. I'm the Intuitive Teacup. We are going to give you some general messages here today for the month of October. Please use your own discretion, your own discernment, your intuition to take away messages that you feel are meant for you, for your best and highest good. Anything that doesn't seem to fit or resonate in your circumstance or scenario, you can release that. You don't need to take on those messages. That being said, I always invite you all to come into this with an open heart and an open mind. Sometimes messages will resonate for you later down the line in the future. Couple days, couple weeks, a couple months. Be open to receiving those messages later on as well. But let's have fun. Everything you need to know about this video will be in that description box below. That includes the decks I'm using today, again, as well as my social media, everything you want to know. Without further ado, for my Virgo squad, messages for their best and highest good for Virgo. Virgo. My Virgos out there. All right, cool. Let's hop in, guys. So I am going to read this as beginning, middle, end of month. You can take what resonates. For you, it might be past, present, and future. Bottom of your deck, I like seeing that. A solid foundation, the Four of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy, as well as the World card. Capricorn energy, but balance, harmony, completion of cycles. Sometimes this can be a card of soulmates or marriages or celebrations of some kind with the person that means the world to you. I could also see this as a graduating in terms of like the school of life, but also literally graduating with a degree of some kind, upping your foundation, your level of knowledge in the growth of your career, your work endeavors. Very cool. Wow, and the wish fulfillment card. Damn, Virgo, your dreams are going to start to come true, slowly but surely. I mean, 9 is a pretty high up, right, in the suit, so over time, but you're working your way towards achieving those goals, making your dreams and wishes come true, living your best life, I just heard, with that World card. Very cool. Love that energy. So beginning of month, you have the Ten of Wands, though. So some type of burden that you're being relieved of. This could be finally the end of a heavy workload for those graduating or maybe parting ways with a job that, you know, I think you would have released on your own. You might be retiring, right? You know, there's no age exclusions here. You also have, the King of Bats, something that I am hearing retirement. So even if that doesn't mean forever, you might be like hanging up your hat metaphorically at a certain workplace, severing ties, cutting something off, cutting communication off with something or someone that was a burden to you. It was that annoyance. It was that little squeaky toy that just every time you heard it, it made you shriek. It was an annoyance, something that wasn't helping you grow and develop. You can finally let it go. It's a really beautiful energy. It's just like, I'm done. This is not my problem anymore. Not my monkey, not my circus. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. But it's lighthearted. It's not a defeatist attitude. I very much see this as like running through the finish line, that ribbon when you run a race and you're there, and boom. It's like breath, relief. I've accomplished what I've set out to do. For a lot of you, it does have to do with schooling and education, taking classes or courses, achieving something to progress to the next level, to get a higher paycheck, to become more skilled or knowledgeable in something, education, thought, knowledge, some sort of job that involves communication in a public forum of some kind. Interesting. Also, if you were waiting on some sort of ruling from a judge, a decision, even if it's not a judge, but a fair calling of things going in your favor, it does. You get relieved of the burdens, the stress, the worries, the things that you've had to carry around. It's like, sweet relief, I'm done. All right, interesting. So what is this Page of Bats? I feel like this is I hate to say the enemy. That's what I just heard. The person on the opposite end of some decision that was made. If there were two parties, it's you've outsmarted the competition, or clarify the Page of Swords. Sometimes the Spy card, again, seeking of knowledge. Oh, okay, so you may have graduated and you're saying goodbye to some sort of mentor. And so the severing of ties or communication, again, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It's just like it's time. It's a turning of the clock. It's okay, it's the completion of a cycle. You might be saying goodbye to someone in your field of study or your career, your business partnership, whatever, who you share that commonality, that skill, that talent. These are both the suit of swords. So for Virgo, it's like you were the page. Maybe you studied under this King of Swords. You learned a lot of valuable knowledge and lessons from this person. But now it's actually time to go off on your own. Interesting. Could also be a child leaving home for the first time if they're going off to college. It could be something like that. Feel free to swap around the roles too. What do we need to know about this Page of Swords? The Page of Bats in Halloween Tarot. That seemed appropriate for the month of October. Halloween Tarot, the Page of Bats. What do we need to know about this fella or this lady? Clarify. Boom. Oh, interesting. Heartbreak in reverse. The Three of Swords. Lots of sword energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. Are you dealing with an air sign? Healing, though. I love that it came out in reverse. In the upright, it's kind of nasty. It's heartbreak. It's sorrow. It's feeling like you got stabbed in the back. Feeling like the prey to a predator or something. As I was saying, you outsmarted the competition. I don't know for some of you this is romantic if you're leaving an air sign behind, and if that's the case, potentially someone who had really like domineering energy, somebody who was very cold-hearted and their words were cutting. That's not going to be for most of you. I actually get pretty good energy off of this King of Swords. Sign of Aquarius, if that means anything to anyone. Healing of the mind. Oh, okay. Some of you are graduating with degrees in like psychology or something to do with the mind. Not even just healing, but intense study. Science degrees, like math degrees. Degrees that are very knowledge-based, or that's a weird way of putting it, but I think you know what I mean. It's like your your skills and talents aren't necessarily tangible and here is the product I created. The things you create and produce, they're of the mind. Writing, storytelling, it could be therapy, psychology, again, science, laboratory, even technology type things. Your mind is like a well-oiled machine. Your mind is like, I'm just getting like cogs turning, wheels turning. The world. Some of you might be traveling. Yeah, it's like you've been the student and now you're becoming the master. It's your time to come into the spotlight and shine. Leaving this person behind might be difficult for you, but it's either for the best. If it's a romantic relationship, it's time to part ways with this so you can pursue other things, or it was inevitable. The time has come. Again, the student becomes the teacher, and that's so appropriate for you, Virgo. All right, so that's the beginning of the month. Actually, I want to throw an oracle card on this King of Bats, this King of Swords. The name Anthony, or I don't know, Tony, Antoinette. I don't know. That name might be important. Andy. I don't know why that's coming through, but Andy, Andrea, Andy, Annie, Andrew, Andre. All right, interesting, guys. Love in reverse. Cupid, love in reverse. So again, it's sort of what I was getting at here. If you were not fond of this king and they broke your heart, you're severing a love connection. If this was a wise mentor that you respect and admire, something about it, the time has come to sever the tie, but the love will always be there, even though it may not be physically tangible, if that makes sense. Interesting. This person could also be a Gemini. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Lots of air energy. All right, moving on. In your present. Yeah, this is great. In your present, you have Ace of Cups. Uh-oh, did I lose you? There we go. So a new beginning, potentially in love, but something that is emotionally satisfying. Your cup runneth over. You are filled with joy, potentially from being relieved of all these burdens, that extra workload. Some sort of fair judgment or decision was made to end this cycle and begin this one, and thank goodness you did, because look, that's a lot of joy spilling out of your cup. I like that a lot. I almost just got the metaphor of someone drooling, because of it has to do, it's, again, not literal. The idea of wanting something so bad you can taste it. I think whatever that is, it comes to fruition here. Something that was at one point just a dream, like wishes, a pie in the sky type, I would love that someday. Piece by piece, again, it's the ace, it's the one, you're starting off on that path to actually seeing it come in. Clarity with water, there's something very healing and nurturing about it. The nutrients, it tastes good, it feels good. A lot of you, yeah, graduating with a degree, starting anew in your field of study. So then we have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pumpkins in this deck. So a very solid foundation. Yeah, sometimes this card can have a negative connotation of holding on to things too tightly so they can't grow. I actually don't get that. I think it's more the idea of, with Pentacles, like the four solid structures that can grow up. Seeds that can grow into the oak tree. The idea of, if we think of a house, the four corners, it's very steady and solid. In tarot, generally fours are a comfort zone of sorts, for better or worse, right? But because this is a new endeavor, it actually seems like you get to some sort of safety or stability, or a place in which you feel comfortable, like you're achieving things in a steady manner. That comes in quite quickly. So it's very encouraging that for anybody who's questioning their path, who's looking behind, like, should I part ways with this person? Like, they taught me everything I knew, and I don't know if I can do it alone. You can. You absolutely can. You're off to a great start. Empress. So for those in a new career field, it seems like there's huge potential for money and for creation. The Empress is Mother Nature, right? She is creation incarnate. So whether you are maybe giving birth to a baby, that baby could also be a metaphor for something that you are creating and putting out into the world, into nature, for the world to see. The Empress is very kind, very nurturing of the seeds that she wants to grow. She kind of commands the room. There's a presence, but it's not in the way a fire queen, the Queen of Wands would. It's just very simple. It's like she melts right into the scenery, but when she catches your eye, it's I don't know if it's spectacle isn't the right word. It's something about it touches your soul. It's something about immediate connection with this person. Some of you could it is the mother card, so some of you could be going to hang out with your mother, or take some skill that you learned from your mother or grandmother or ancestors. Something that runs in like the family line of a business, a skill or a hobby that you are now making the family business, passing down to the children, legacy, particularly in something about cooking or, I don't know, bakery, recipes, as well as like hospitality, hotel, bed and breakfast, something about motherly energy, nurturing, even something in medicine, something that cures, that heals, that gives hope, that gives love. Even a school teacher, someone who treats children very kindly, very fairly. And again, the pursuit of knowledge. Some of you may be homeschooling your child. But yeah, a lot of you actually might be becoming teachers. And that would, given the timeline, that would roughly make sense. School starting in maybe August, September. You're seeing success in this new career field for people who are just starting off. Yeah, really beautiful. I like it. Guidance counselor, maybe? I'm not getting too much of that, but Math teacher, science teacher. Okay. Oh, my deck's in reverse. All right, so we'll take it upright. The card of Leo, strength. Believing in yourself. There is something here when you detach from this King of Swords, whoever that is to you, there's a little bit of fear or hesitation, questioning if you're good enough, if you're, I'm getting like smart enough to make it on your own, to make ends meet, to see success in your journey. You don't want it to be a failure. You don't want it to break your heart. You don't want to go out there and be vulnerable, expose yourself, you know, do this thing you're so passionate about and then have it be a flop. This is saying believe in yourself. Look in the mirror. You are magic. You are strength incarnate, right? You are creation incarnate. I love that she's the bride of Frankenstein. That's really cute. Why is strength coming up for my Virgos? You're a strong leader. You have exceptional leadership skills to lead the tribe, to lead the gang. People are going to look up to you for advice and guidance, the way you looked up at the King of Swords, potentially, for advice or guidance. There's something about a reflection here, like what you see yourself as isn't the truth. You're minimizing or not realizing your full potential and power. You're sitting there on this very solid, steady foundation of the Four of Pentacles. What you don't realize is this money in the bank could be turned into an empire. You are part of a company or a team, but if you so desired to branch off on your own and start your own business, start your own whatever, Empress vibes, you could absolutely make this dream a very tangible, something you can reach out and touch, a very tangible reality. You could bring it to life, bring it to fruition, birth that baby into the world, right? Three of Cups. It's like you're holding yourself back. You're holding, something about the metaphor of holding your breath underwater. You can only do it for so long, and this has to do with resisting your true calling, resisting your true path. It's like you're sitting on the throne. You're sitting on this Empress energy, but I think you're not taking full advantage of it, maybe because you have self-confidence issues, because you're questioning if you're good enough, if you're deserving enough, if you have the talent, the skills, what it really takes. You do. People are going to raise a toast to you. They are going to raise a glass in your honor, in your name, to celebrate your accomplishments. But that's not going to happen until you recognize the gifts that you already have. It's like you have to present your cup to the world first. It's not going to come and ask, hey, Virgo, do you have anything you want to share with us? You have to be confident enough to like charge forward, lion, strength, courage, to recognize your capabilities and very useful contributions that you make to the team, to the world, to this partnership. There's also some sort of secret that you might be keeping just in the moment, in the interim, that you're going to announce, and you know it's going to be a very happy announcement. People are going to celebrate and toast and cheers, but you're not quite ready to share it with the world yet. It may have to do with a baby. Yeah, it may actually have to do with having, like a child in the womb is what I'm getting. Some of you are questioning if you're going to be a good enough parent. Sorry, Virgo, my camera froze. So I was saying some of you are worried about becoming a parent, becoming a mother, becoming a father, because you may have grown up in a household that was very much engulfed in like toxic energy, negative emotions, lots of crying or arguing or like, again, domineering energy. You may have grown up in an environment like that, and so you're hesitant to have children because you wouldn't want to raise them in a similar environment. You don't have to worry about that. You are very well grounded. You are well adjusted. You were presenting as the Empress, so you were destined to give birth. You were destined to step into this role as a fair ruler, a fair person in control and leadership. Again, she's kind, she's warm, she's gentle. Even if your mother wasn't that way, that doesn't mean that you're going to repeat his or her mistakes. King of Cups. Sorry, guys. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio. There's someone who's caught your eye, or you've caught someone's eye, rather. They are very taken aback and impressed by your strong leadership skills and hard work ethic, 8 of Pentacles. Your ability to focus on the task at hand and get it done. It's like no excuses, no bullshit. If somebody gives you something to do, you do it. You check it off the list. And you do it with passion, you do it with zest, with creativity, with a kind heart. You're very approachable and reliable. This King of Ghosts, this King of Cups has noticed. They might want to recruit you for their team. They may want to bring you on board, talk about a raise or a promotion, or mentor you in a different way. This could be a different mentor if this person was initially... like a changing of the guard. The King of Swords may no longer be in your life, but a King of Cups comes in. So this is someone who's more in tune with not just the information at hand, not just the cold hard truth, the logic, the intelligence, the ideas, the clarity, the epiphanies. This person is more in touch with religion and spirituality, with their emotions. Again, guidance counselor type vibes, someone who takes you under their wing, Virgo, who provides you with like love and warmth. It could absolutely be a romantic partner. Could also be a father figure. So whether that's literally your father or if you are marrying someone, they could be the future father of your child. Yeah, like daddy vibes. I'm getting that. Very interesting. That's cute. That's really cute. Because we already have some mama vibes here. I think some of you might be meeting somebody in a social setting, at a party, during happy hour, celebrating accomplishments at work, reaching your goals. Again, like taking you out to dinner to celebrate you getting a degree or whatever it is. Some of you might be meeting somebody and you are a magnet for their eye. You are magnetic. Something about you is very impressive, and it's your joy and your love of life that is impressing this person. That they're giving you a second look. They're considering you, something about working with you, whether that's in a business endeavor or working with you to like build a relationship, build a family. I like it. It's cool. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, major water energy there. And then you have the 7 of Ghosts. So the 7 of Cups, another card of Scorpio. I think? Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah, something about like they want you to join their tribe. They want you to come play on their sports team, like their intramural team, or their like after. It could be something like after work. There's like a team that plays softball, or I don't know. They want you to like hang out and join some activity, join their reading group, their book club, their gardening club. It's some sort of happy group. What connects these people is the emotions they feel when they participate in this activity together. It could be a choir, something creative, making music together, joining their musical group. They may want to recruit you to work with you. For my Virgos who are musicians, they might see you on stage or see you being celebrated, see your accomplishments, and they're like, hey, do you want to come work for us? We're hiring, we're recruiting. There's a space on our team we're looking to fill. Virgo, are you interested? It's something like someone making an offer to you, and it would be something that brings you great joy. And it's because your energy matches what they already have going for them. Your cup runneth over, I think, when you leave this person behind. Again, whether it was difficult or just meant to be. There was a difficult split somewhere earlier on, potentially in the month of October. It doesn't have to be. I am sort of getting you're having to make strides alone on your own, potentially focusing a lot on work. There's huge victory and celebration there. If you can just get past your own lack of confidence, your own questioning of your skills and abilities, other people are taking note. Other people are seeing. So put on your game face. Come to work with like that mentality of I'm going to kick ass today. Because when you come in with that mentality of I got this, I'm Rocky Balboa, I'm strong, I'm great, I'm awesome, other people are going to think the exact same thing. The idea of mirroring, they're going to mirror how you view yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you feel about yourself. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Goodness, that's exactly what this is. You have a pretty sweet tribe waiting for you. Whether these people are in your life now or going to be, Virgo, this is awesome. I would want to join this group. It feels very lovely and welcoming and warm. Very good energy. It could be a group of spiritualists. Maybe you guys get together and you do yoga on the beach or something like that, right? Your work speaks for itself. You don't really have to do all that much selling of yourself because it's like the proof is in the pudding. The evidence is right there in front of them. It's a very clear, direct truth about what it is that you're able to do. Your skills are, it's like they stand out among the group, among the rest. What is the Seven of Ghosts? It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning that you're building towards your happily ever after, your fairy tale ending. Joining this group of people, for a lot of you, this is a job. Or like I said, a hobby that could potentially be a career, something about musicians, a musical group. Or a group of spiritualists. I don't know what that would be, but creatives. Like-minded creatives. That's what I heard. Long-term happiness. This comes after the wish fulfillment card. How I was saying, this is like drops in the cup, if you will, of filling your own cup of happiness. All your wishes are going to come true, but you have to make strides towards them. You have to keep doing the work. You know, Empress mode. She's a worker bee, right? She's worked tremendously hard to be in her position, right? Yeah, you're working away at long-term goals for your future that are bringing you joy, wish fulfillment, happiness, potentially marriage, children, whatever it is you desire, right? That's not what everybody wants, but if that's at all on your radar, keep going down this path. Keep listening to your intuition because it's guiding you and it's taking you in potentially a completely new direction that you didn't anticipate. It's almost like I am sort of getting, it's like you join a job and there's decent success in it. You know, there's small celebrations. Maybe you get Employee of the Month. Maybe your name is announced at the meeting. But someone comes in and there's kind of a game changer here. I don't know if you go a completely different route or it might be in the same field, but you actually transition to a different company or business very quickly. That's not going to be for everybody, but this King of Cups is a very key player in your life. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, particularly Scorpio. And it has to do with helping to bring your dreams into reality. Tangible. Putting in the work, focusing on the now, becoming, you know, the apprentice, the artisan, the master at your craft. Every day that you spend on this skill or hobby, you get that much better. Slowly but surely. Some type of offer that is really good, that's going to make your heart sing, comes through, and it's a brand new chapter. It's a brand new beginning. For those who are thinking of quitting or running away, don't. There's something good coming in for you, Virgo. Cool read. All right, that's what I got for you. Let's throw one more oracle card on it. For my Virgo friends. Ooh, that flew right out. Observe. Ooh. As I was saying, someone's observing you. You don't realize you're in this center focus spread. It's like this group is trying to recruit you to join them. That sounds really weird. It sounds like someone's trying to like cult you, like drink the Kool-Aid with us. It's not that. It's not creepy. It's really lovely. There's rainbow. There's happiness. There's harmony. This is like your soul tribe that you were destined to meet. A lot of you who are coming out of hermit mode, your card Virgo, who've been isolated or feeling a little bit lonely, or that you just haven't found your people, you haven't found your soul tribe. Maybe you 4 years of college and you graduated with like a friend or two. In the working world, when you're putting that skill, that degree to good use, like bees to honey, you will find your soul tribe. You're going to find, as I was saying, like-minded creatives. They're looking at you. They're like, we want Virgo. Let's get Virgo on our team. Very cool, Virgo. That's what I got for you. Let me know what resonates for you in the comments down below. Please do like, share, subscribe. That helps me out a whole bunch. And I will see you guys mid-month for more tarot readings. Bye!